Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you have not been here before, thank you for coming. Today I have some exciting news to share. I'm sure you guys already know by now, but let's hop into the video. Alright you guys, so the big news is that I am officially a full-time graphic designer. I went full-time. I decided to take this leap and I decided to say no to other opportunities and to be my own boss officially. And I'm honestly so freaking excited. I can't believe it. I woke up this morning and I was just like, finally I made the leap. I trusted myself, I let go of those fears, and I made a decision that I know is best for me, and we're here now. So I want to talk to you guys today about kind of how I came to that decision and the things I have set up for me so that I'm not kind of freaking out and trying to make money right away. So let's kind of get into a little story time of why I decided to do this and how it is possible for me right now. So first off, if you guys watched my last vlog, I talked about another opportunity that manifested into something honestly really amazing. It would have been a great road to go down. I'm sure I would have been happy doing that as well. But the whole time, I kind of realized that's not what I wanted for myself, but a lot of the people in my life were like, that's an amazing offer, it's an amazing opportunity, like why would you say no? I would lose the benefits. I would basically be getting an amazing opportunity. To say it short, basically it was I'd be getting paid a lot more, and I would be working for a plant company, and as you can see, I love my plants. So it really did kind of align with me, but it didn't align with my dreams and where I want to go next. And I feel like I kind of forgot about that for a second. And it makes me kind of sad because that was always my goal. And I always love to dream bigger. I love to do like whatever it is that's going to bring me to the next level. And I feel like taking that job might have put a pause in my business, and it might have really gave me a lower quality of life because I would have just been working 24/7 nonstop. And after my previous position that I left recently, I honestly felt really drained. I felt really like burned out, and I felt undervalued. And I feel like I was always facing guilt because I was working on my own thing as well as my job, and it just was this constant guilt. And I don't know why really. I think it was just because sometimes there would be calls during work and I just like was getting really busy in my business without even really, not to sound cocky at all, but without really trying. And to me it was just a sign that that's the path I should be going down. If it's already becoming a full-time job on top of my full-time job, why am I not doing this? But I did let my fears get in the way. And I'm going to be honest and transparent with you guys. My fears were that I won't get clients some months, and that maybe some months I won't make as much money that I'm used to. But it's crazy because yesterday, without any job, I woke up and I was like, money does not really matter to me. I have enough saved to support myself with food, to support myself with this roof over our house, over our heads. I can't talk. I have enough saved to live comfortably. So why am I wanting another position that's just gonna financially maybe make me live even more comfortable, when in reality, like buying things and money and all of that isn't really that important to me. What's important to me is being happy and doing graphic design and running my own business, being my own boss, not having to report to an older man that is just ego and all of that. I just didn't want to have to do that anymore. So yeah, basically I just kind of sat there and I was like, this is what I'm meant to be doing. I shouldn't have to be going reporting to people because I've been building this for myself, and it's time. I just felt it in my heart. So I have a clip I want to share with you guys. It's kind of vulnerable, but it's me yesterday. I'm alone right now because my boyfriend's on a work trip, and that peace and quiet actually allowed me to come to my senses. And when I made that decision to bail on the opportunity, I had just tears. Like, I couldn't stop crying, and I think those tears were just happiness, because I've dealt with a lot of different jobs, and I've dealt with a lot of people that maybe didn't respect me in those jobs, and it was time, and it just, like, the tears were flowing. So I'll play you guys that clip because it just really means a lot to me to see, like, just how right that decision was and how happy I was. So it might be a little dramatic, but here's that clip for you guys. I'm crying tears of happiness, but also, like, fear and, like, excitement and guilt in a way. So I wanted to film this too. I'm making this probably way more dramatic, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This doesn't feel real. To myself. I listened to myself finally. I decided to just, like, trust my gut. I'm just so excited to, like, look back on this and be so happy I did it now. I don't think there's ever a perfect time to do a decision like this. So I'm so happy. Talk to you guys later about it. I need to just let out these emotions. Stop feeling guilty for letting people down. At the end of the day, they all just wanted my work. That's a great feeling. So it's crazy. So the reason I wanted to play you guys that video is because I want to encourage you that if you feel it in your heart and your intuition in your gut to take that jump and take that leap, just to do it. I don't think there's any perfect time. I think that with being your own boss, there's going to be really tough times, there's going to be slow seasons, and there's going to be really busy seasons. And that, to me, excites me more than going into an office and sitting there reporting to the same person, working on the same thing every day. I think that as creative people, it's really hard to stay so structured like that. So I'm so happy, and I feel like you can probably feel that through this video, through that clip. I had needed this change. Part of the reason I went on that solo trip this year was to really figure out what is really gonna make me happy. And even when I got back from that, I was like, my business just makes me happy. And I can finally do that. So also I just want to mention that I didn't just take this leap without a plan. I did have some things lined up and some plans so that I'm not kind of freaking out, like I said before. So number one, I made sure that I have about 4 to 5 months saved, which I do. I have around like 5 months saved, but that's me not going and like treating myself to the unnecessary pleasures of life that I can probably sacrifice for a while. But I made sure I had that. I also made sure that I do have some clients booked up for the next, like, hopefully if people sign the contracts, I will be busy until March. So that also was like another sign to me that if I'm already busy until next year, take the freaking leap. So I did make sure that I have at least some business lined up. And then on top of that, I wanted to make sure that I can stay organized and stay disciplined. I think that's one of the hardest things about running your own business is working from home and not having to report to anybody, like you're running the show. So I was already used to working from home with my previous job. So I was like, this is kind of a perfect transition into just waking up and starting my work at 8 a.m. Like nothing's really gonna change. But of course I will have the flexibility to maybe play with Leo for an extra 20 minutes or go to the gym. So that freedom alone is just so good for my mental health. I feel like rushing to get work done, rushing to be on calls, doing all that is just not, it wasn't good for me. It just wasn't good for me. And for a long time I was just like not putting my mental health first. I was grinding, I was working so hard. So now I feel like I can work hard on the things that really fill me up. But I did have those things planned so that I could take this leap comfortably. But I am gonna start doing some other like business type things to make sure that I'm set up. Like I need to purchase my LLC. I need to make sure that I'm continuing to collect receipts so I can write things off now. So it's gonna be a whole nother journey that I'm gonna share with you guys and open up about like insurance and truly what it takes to run your own business. So I'm so excited. Like this is the first thing in a while that I literally could work on until 9 o'clock tonight. Like I just love it. And once you find something like that, I think you really need to harness it. And I think it's crazy. I'm sorry, this is a long video, but life has these like paths for us, and everyone goes down these similar paths of getting a 9-to-5 job and working for somebody else. But at the end of the day, like you can be your own boss and you can take that jump. And if you are disciplined, you love what you're doing, like passion, I keep on repeating this to myself, passion fuels consistency. I, to be honest, have dabbled in a lot of different passions of mine, and I wasn't consistent in all of them because they weren't really passions of mine. But graphic design is something I've always been consistent with, which really makes it clear to me that this is my passion and it's what I should be doing. Oh, so I'm excited. Woke up today just smiling ear to ear. I've gotten so many just amazing messages. I feel so loved. I feel so supported by all of you guys, and I love that we can like learn from each other. I know a lot of you have taken this jump, so I cannot wait to learn from you guys too. And I'm so excited. So I just wanted to make this video and thank you for supporting me on this channel, and I can't wait to share more of this journey of really becoming a full-time business. So thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you are interested in graphic design. I also do a lot of lifestyle things. If you're a cat lover, love showing my cat Leo. So please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in my next video.